Good morning. Hey guys. Good morning. How y'all doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? My apologies, guys. I was trying to wrap up an important phone call that I was on just now. My apologies for making you guys wait, okay? I was trying to hurry, but nevertheless, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everyone. I hope you guys are having a great morning thus far. It is Tuesday. We are moving along in this week, Lord. All right. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Thank you, mods. I see Belle Wilson and Linda Gamble. Thank you guys for being here modding. Thank you all my caramelians for being here as well. I hope everybody hit the like button as they entered. Okay. Yes. We did not have a pop-in video yesterday, guys. I was off. I had to spend some time with my baby. And we kind of hung out, me and him, because my husband was working. So me and my baby kind of just hung out and did some things Mother's Sunday, and it was much needed. I had a blast. I did miss you guys. I did. But y'all know family definitely comes first. So we would definitely have a pop-in today. I will definitely be doing that because I did not get to do one yesterday, okay? But hopefully you guys understand or understood that I was not online yesterday for a pop-in, okay? And please check out the Actual Car Chronicles video for yesterday. And if you didn't get a chance to do that and hit the like button on that for me if you can. All right, let's go ahead and get into the show. We got some great topics for you guys this morning. All right. Okay, so first topic is T.I. and Tiny's son, King, honey, kind of faces a little backlash in addition to T.I. and Tiny for an interview that he did where he exposed the fact that he always lived with his grandmother growing up versus him living with T.I. and Tiny as we saw them on the actual show. Y'all remember T.I. and Tiny's Family Hustle show? Y'all remember that where they had the show with all the kids on there. King was saying he would go over to T.I. and Tiny's house and he would film over there, and once production and everything wrapped, he would go back to his grandmother's house. So everybody was under the impression that he was staying in his house with T.I. and Tiny when in actuality he was staying with his grandmother the entire time. She pretty much raised him, according to King, and he's revealing that in an interview. Okay, let me go ahead and play. Well, let's go ahead and talk about it first. I'm gonna read what they said about it. They're saying T.I.'s son King Harris is revealing that he didn't live with his parents while they were filming the T.I. and Tiny show, The Family Hustle. He says that while doing an interview with Funny Marco, it says that King revealed that he actually lived with his grandmother and would come over when it was time to film the show. They're saying that during the episode that Funny Marco asked King about the misconception about growing up in the spotlight, and that's when King revealed that he would only go over to his parents' house when it was time to start filming for the show, which shocked a lot of fans who watched the show. Wow. He says that I live with my grandmother. He says, we'll go to the house for like a weekend and they'll say, hey, we shooting today. Says we need y'all at the house. Then he says that they'll come and get me from my grandma's house. And then right after we're done, when the cameras go off, he says, I go back to my grandmother's house. So a lot of people were under the speculation that it was like this one big happy family. But King, for whatever reason, which is why his ass is probably so bad, he didn't really have that parental guidance like he needed. Now I know in a few episodes we saw in there where they showed him in an actual bedroom like he actually lived there, where T.I. and Tiny sent him up to his room because he was acting out and he was on punishment, and his dad went up to the room. T.I. went up to the room and was fussing him out for acting up, for his behavior and telling him he had to stay in his room. And who knew that wasn't even his damn room? He didn't live there. But let's go ahead and play the video where he was talking about this, where he revealed it. I was just like, wow.
So what is the real what do you feel like that got on you that they shouldn't have on? Because I feel like with them probably seeing you grow up, they just got like, you can't be you.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. We'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house. Yeah.
So what is the real?
What y'all think about that? So he reveals that, and a lot of people were like, wow, T.I. and Tiny, like y'all played in our face like that. Y'all seriously played in our face like that. And that has a lot to do with, I think, with why King is so disrespectful. I think with his grandmother, and I've seen several scenes with his grandmother. She's very laid back. She's very soft spoken. King need that type of parent that'll get in his behind and be like, look, now I ain't gonna play with you like that, and whatever I say goes. He is so out of order. King is very, very, very disruptive and very damn disrespectful. And I feel like the reasons that he is that way is because he was allowed to stay with his grandmother, and she allowed him to do whatever he wanted to damn do. And now that he's an adult, it's starting to show that he did not have the correct discipline that he needed as a child, because his parents were all the way on the other side of town, staying in this big, huge house, worried about rich people shit, while he was just over there doing what he wanted to do. Now he's seen on several videos. I did a live on him, I want to say a week or so ago, where he was trolling this homeless man and making him eat these hot ass chips. And then didn't want to give him all the money that he promised him. He's seen on videos giving people the finger. He's fighting. He's telling people that they wish they could be like him. He's always just so into something that he should not be in. And then once social media hop on his ass and say stuff about him, then T.I. and Tiny, mostly Tiny, and I get it because she is his mom, but then they want to come to his rescue and want to fuss everybody else out when it's really him. King is always controversial and arguing back and forth with people and in some mess. And they always want to jump on other people when they say stuff, but you really need to check your son, because, baby, listen, these streets, they're not going to be kind to him. They don't care that you are, they don't care that he's T.I. and Tiny's son. They will get in his ass, like, for real. So I don't know. I thought that was very shocking that he would say, yeah, it was all a lie. And I just went and stayed with my grandma. I was staying with my grandma the entire time, and they would tell me to come over here and film, because, you know, to make it look like one big happy family, when in reality, I never even stayed over there. And that's pretty much what he was saying. I thought that was very, very weird. But T.I. and Tiny, they're getting a lot of backlash behind that, because a lot of people were saying that shit was just so fake. But let's move on, child, to the next subject. Kanye West is in a lot of controversy, okay? He spoke out and he shaded rapper Cardi B, at which Birdman was doing an interview, and he was heard speaking up for Cardi B. Now, Birdman was saying on Kanye West, saying that Cardi was an industry plant, and that she was sent to compete with Nicki Minaj. For those of you that have never heard about this yet, he says that I never saw it. He says that I don't believe in downplaying people in the music industry. Of course, it takes a lot to get into the industry, and once you get in there, it's a lot of work. So Kanye was trying to say that Cardi B is just an industry plant that was sent to try to take down Nicki Minaj. I don't believe that. Honestly, I feel like both women are talented in their own right. Kanye, I feel like he's very controversial. He's very controlling too. And I'm going to get into that because it's something else that I saw on him. Let me go ahead and play the audio of what Birdman had to say in an interview about that. Okay.
When Kanye West, the old documentary of Kanye West dropped, and Kanye West said that Atlantic Records put Cardi B as an industry plant to compete with Nicki Minaj. Do you think that was a thing, or?
I ain't see that, fam. And I don't really pass judgment on other people's things. Nah, that's not my thing. And no disrespect to nobody. It's just not my thing. I never saw it, and if I did see it, I would never pass judgment on that, because I don't believe in downplaying people in the music industry in no kind of way. Because if you in this shit, you know how fucking hard it is. If you in this shit,
Period.
You know how real it is. If you in this shit, you know that niggas die in this shit.
Said well, Kanye West, the old documentary of Kanye West.
What y'all think about that? I agree with Birdman, okay? I don't know about this whole her being in the industry being a plant. I feel like she came up like any other artist. She kind of came up through Love and Hip Hop. If you guys watched it, she came up on Love and Hip Hop being very controversial. She was trying to get her rap career off the ground then, and she got noticed and signed. And boom, here she is. And I feel like there's room in the industry for several female artists. It just is. I don't feel like it needs to be one female artist, and then if somebody else tried to come in the door, then it's like this person is just playing and trying to take this person down. I don't think it's that serious. It's room in the industry for several different types of artists. I like Nicki Minaj. I like Cardi B. Sometimes she can be a little controversial, but hey, I like her. Some of her music, I'd be like, I don't know about that. But yeah, I don't think you should have to pit two artists not artists. I'm sounding like Wanda. I don't feel like you should have to pit two artists together, because it's really not that damn serious. But let's move on to the next topic. concerning Kanye, since we're talking about him. Now, they're talking about Kanye West, honey, is reportedly ordering his new wife, Bianca Censori, not to speak in public, okay? Now, one of his previous girlfriends also spoke up to talk about how controlling Kanye was and how he continued to pit her against Kim Kardashian and constantly compare her to Kim Kardashian when she was dating him, in which that's why she broke up with him. He even went as far as wanting her to sign an NDA so that she does not speak about the things that he was doing, maybe to her and the relationship itself. This new wife, Bianca Censori, she also had to sign an NDA in terms of being married to him. Now, he used to work for her through his company, the Yeezy Company, and it's no surprise that now she's all of a sudden married to him after he and Kim got divorced. Now, it's saying that people are saying that they really haven't heard this Bianca Censori speak, which is Kanye's new wife. They're saying that reportedly it's due to Kanye West not allowing her to talk. They're saying, and I got this from according to page 6, they're saying that Kanye not only ordered Censori never to speak, but she also must wear whatever clothes he suggests that she wears. That's very controlling. It says that a source also stated that Censori has no mind of her own anymore and that she must eat whatever Kanye demands and work out, despite the fact that Kanye never works out in the gym. So it's kind of like he's taking on this Ike Turner-ish persona over his women. Kim Kardashian spoke up in an interview as well to say that Kanye used to order her around in terms of what she wore, and we all know that she's a fashionista in terms of what she wears. Kim is known for her clothing and how she dresses when she steps out. Some stuff she wears is kind of risque. But Kanye has this new wife, and let me show you this, what she has on here. I mean, like, he orders her what he tells her what to wear, what to eat. That's too much control. Now, some of Bianca's friends are saying that that's not Bianca because she's the type of person who's very outspoken, that she's very outgoing. And they're saying that since she got with Kanye, that now that she's become this different person that they don't even know anymore, she's not allowed to speak out anywhere unless he gives her permission to do so. I'm not going to be with somebody to tell me what to eat, when to eat, go to the gym, and your ass sitting around here plump and looking like your ass done ate at Golden Corral breakfast, lunch, and damn dinner. Like, I don't agree with that. And then you're going to try to tell me I got to shut up in terms of signing an NDA because you don't want everybody to know what a creep you are. Like, it's giving creepy. Kanye also was controlling, according to Kim, in terms of whenever they bought their new home that they bought together. He didn't want any pictures whatsoever to be on the wall. He wanted everything to be white. He didn't want Kim to have any say-so in the decor in their new home. He chose everything. He chose everything. And then the girlfriend prior to Bianca was saying that, like I was saying, she had to sign that NDA. Whenever she had her birthday party, she was saying that, of course, Kanye showed up there, bought her a Birkin bag and 5 of her other friends a Birkin bag. She said, which then that, of course, came with a price. And he started then wanting to control her, and she had to back out of the relationship because that was just not her. Don't give me gifts and then feel like because you gave me something that now you can control me. And this is what it's looking like with Kanye. And I just feel like that's crazy. Now, when Bianca first came on the scene, she wore her hair like Kim Kardashian. She dressed like Kim Kardashian. I was saying, damn, is this like a clone of Kim Kardashian? But now she has this blonde buzz cut look that, of course, I'm going to say Kanye probably told her to change her hair so that she can look how he wants her to look. And it's so weird. It's so weird. But I would get out of that situation because, like, you're not about to control me. But that is what's going on with Kanye West with his very controversial, crazy ass. All right, let's move on, honey, to the next topic. All right. Lord, there's so much going on. It is so much going on. The women of Basketball Wives, y'all know Basketball Wives just came back last night, okay? I watched some of it and then I wound up going to sleep. The women of Basketball Wives, you guys remember I did a live about the female that was saying she slept with 37 men, Brittany Renner. She is seen on this season of Basketball Wives, and the women on the show, they do not want her on the show because she's on there bragging about, you know, sleeping with these men. They're saying they're embarrassed of her being on the show. Well, I mean, Evelyn Lozada is on the show, and we know she's ran through a whole football team of men. So I mean, what is that giving? You can't say you don't want somebody to be on the show because they came out and say, oh, I slept with 37 men. I mean, damn, look at some of the other women that's on the show. Most of them are on there because they slept with basketball players. You're not married to them, and the show is called Basketball Wives. You're not a wife. You really a side chick who happen to have a baby and come up with fame and notoriety off of being with a ball player, okay? Which is the same shit that happened with Evelyn Lozada. Why she wants to act like that she's just a shit on the show. I don't know why she acting like that, because sis, you slept your way up to the top too. So for you to be out here acting like you don't want somebody to be on the show and kind of, you know, acting real funky towards Brittany Renner on the show because she came out and did this interview saying that she slept with 37 men, which is yuck. It is what it is. I mean, I don't judge no one, child. Do whatever you want to do with your WAP. If you want to be walking around here 47 centimeters dilated, bitch, that's you. Moving on. We ain't gonna stay on it. Nope, I said what I said. Like Doja Cat said, bitch, I said what I said. All right, let's move on. That's my jam too, by the way. She's weird as hell, but that's my song. All right, Kim Zolciak, honey. Kim Zolciak is in the news, honey. They're saying that y'all know she's on the show, The Surreal Life, okay? Kim Zolciak, y'all know she's on the show now. The Surreal Life, child. She's finally getting her check. Praise the Lord. Now, she is seen flirting, guys, with this guy on the show, Chet Hanks. She is seen flirting, you guys, on The Surreal Life with Chet Hanks. And it's kind of giving everybody the side eye and asking, is this her way of moving on from Kroy Biermann? Y'all know that Kroy has already mentioned filing for divorce and saying that he and Kim are over. Y'all know that most recently Kim called the police on Kroy. She mentioned that he was putting hands on her and people are saying they want to know, is this Kim's way of moving on from Kroy? The fact that she may be trying to move on with Chet Hanks. I think he might be Tom Hanks' son. They're saying that the two of them were very, very cozy on a recent episode on the set of The Real Life. During the messy money war, of course, between Kroy and Kim. I don't know what the hell. He looks like he's a lot younger than Kim. So I don't know, Kim. This might be a good look for you to go ahead and move on, since Kroy is very adamant about the fact that he does not want to be together and work this situation out. So if you can meet somebody else, child, and rock your boat, move on. I mean, good luck, because how many kids you got? Whoever you meet, baby, they're going to have to deal with you. And like, how many kids Kim got? Like 6, 7, 8 kids? Damn, it's a lot. All I know is, girl, like every damn year or so, you was popping out a child, and you and Kroy y'all got some damn kids. But good luck to you, Kim, child, if that's what it's giving, if that's what you want, child. Moving on. Stormy Steele, honey. Stormy Steele took to social media to post a very interesting post, causing fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville to wonder if she is announcing her exit from the show. Well, I can't talk today, y'all. Wanda, Tisha, get out of here. All right, get out of here. The spirit of thick tongue is trying to be upon me. No, ma'am. All right, so Stormy posted on her social media. This is what she posted. She says, knowing when to leave is so important. She says, the party, the job, the relationship. A lot of people kind of, I don't know how people kind of got the whole notion of thinking that maybe she was mentioning maybe she's going to be making an exit from the show. A lot of people were saying maybe she's using Love and Marriage Huntsville as a means to promote her product so that she can kind of blow up out here and then just kind of leave the show, which a lot of people do that. A lot of reality shows, a lot of people, when they get on these reality shows, they do use them to promote their businesses so that they can kind of catapult them to the next level in their career and or their life. Let me go ahead and show you guys what she was talking. She is promoting very heavily this what is it, body glaze that she has now. She most recently posted on her Facebook page. She says, never forget who you are and never not remind someone who you are when they try to diminish you because they fear your light. She says that people will try to humble you because celebrating you reminds them that they were never qualified to play in your face in the first place. She says these last few months have been transformative, okay, and eye-opening in so many ways. She says, I've done so much in my life organically with just following God's path for me. She says, I learned a lot, I won a lot, I lost a lot, which she put in capital letters, and I got it right back and more before the seasons could even change. One thing, she says, the one thing that I will always do is give myself my flowers, not for winning, but just because I've always been brave enough to jump and believe in what God had done for me on the face of adversity. Okay. She says, and I'm the voice of the dreamers, the ones who think big and do it scared. She says, the ones who are diamonds in the rough, the ones who beat the odds and go even harder when the system wants them to fail. She says, yes, we're the chosen ones. All right. Child, I was like, damn, you wrote a whole novel, Stormy. Now, she most recently announced that she got this huge deal with TikTok in terms of her body butter. Somebody said Stormy is so fake. Let me go ahead and show you guys Stormy Child, where she's announcing her body glaze, where she's meeting up with TikTok. Okay, she's meeting up at the actual TikTok office. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and play.
Got me up in TikTok. Okay, bitches in TikTok. Bitches in TikTok. Bitches in TikTok. In case you didn't know. Now, I know I told y'all that the next time y'all saw me, I was going to be looking like somebody, and that I am, because guess what? Your girl is on her way to go visit the TikTok headquarters, because the body glaze been out here body glazing, honey. She been living her best life. She got everybody in a chokehold. So, he got me up here at TikTok. Here we are pulling in, y'all. It was so surreal. I'm like, oh my God, I got to get the little sign while I'm parking and everything, because who would have thought after being on TikTok a month and a half, I'd be invited to come visit them at TikTok because of body glaze. The fact that body glaze really out here changing lives, like improving skin, got people feeling like butter, like silk, like helping with eczema, all of that. And here we go walking in, y'all. It was such a vibe. Like, it was so pretty. Everybody looked like they was happy to be there. I ain't never seen people smiling at lunch. You know, most people be like, damn, I'm at lunch, I gotta go back. No, people was happy to be at TikTok. I had to go give me a little bathroom selfie. Look at that. The bathroom was pretty. Look at this office, y'all. They work here. Look at the view. Like, the view was viewing. Okay. Then we go to a little meeting room. They got Welcome Canvas Beauty on the board. And like, it's just still so surreal that body glaze is doing a thing like this. Like, you know a hero product when you see one. But the crazy part is we got so much coming, y'all. So much coming. After the meeting, I had to take me a little moment. I said, I'm finna give me as much content as I can. I'm taking pictures. Then I got a little shy. People was looking at me. They laughing at me. I'm laughing at myself. Then I was like, I'm scared. Had to walk down the pink stairs. And y'all just stay tuned because more coming.
She's been really posting and promoting this damn body glaze real heavy. Okay. Now, from what I'm hearing, they're saying that the body glaze was taken from someone else's ideal of this lady who has like, where she does like these donuts. And she kind of does like, what is it, like donuts and like sweets. They're saying that Stormy kind of bit her idea and kind of ran with it with her body glaze. So I don't know. I hope she got her paperwork and her shit together, because you don't want to get sued, Stormy. Maybe they're sitting back watching to see how well this body glaze does, and then they want to launch a good old investigation or a lawsuit. You never know. But shout out to Stormy, honey. Go and sell your body glaze, and I hope that you are getting your orders out to your people, because we already know Stormy, like I said, she's been posting a lot of her sales and promotions with this damn body glaze. Every other damn week she is posting something about body glaze. All right. But fans did post that Stormy used, like I said, Love and Marriage Huntsville to promote, which, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, because really that's what it's for. You're on a platform. You should use that in terms of promoting your stuff. You just should. Shit. I would if I was on there. Melody does it. She promotes her stuff. We've seen her talk about her property preservation and all of her other things. So why would you not promote your things if you're on a show? I would do that totally. All right. As y'all know, I think that that Tisha's Macy and Mildew, I think that's also through Canvas Beauty, like I said. But y'all know that most recently, Stormy's been getting into it a lot with Marceau on the show. So that could be another reason why she wants to get the hell off and just focus on her business. Y'all know in the next episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Marceau is gonna be telling Tisha that we're not gonna be fooling with Stormy anymore. But Tisha was like, I like Stormy. I don't want to not deal with Stormy. After Marceau was telling her that we're not dealing, how you gonna tell her we are not dealing with her? And I said that before. If you don't like Stormy, then you don't fool with Stormy. But I feel like Tisha, you gotta fool with her, because that Canvas Beauty for the Macy and mildew, y'all know that you got to fool with her, or else she gonna probably snatch that from you, and you're not gonna have that to be able to brag about and use as your business no more. But I don't know. So Tisha like, yeah, but I like Stormy. How you like Stormy and you just had a whole knockdown drag out at the table with her ass, and she done told you to get active when you talking about you want to jump over the table on her? Oh, really? You want to jump over the table on her, but now you like her? You didn't even want to speak to Stormy when you came in the room, but now all of a sudden you like her? Okay, Tisha. It's looking like you're using that as a means to keep your little Macy and mildew business with Stormy, okay? And I feel like Stormy's little Macy and mildew business, she sold over, because it used to be probably Chase's baby line that wasn't really doing that well. So I feel like she may have sold it over, or maybe have given it over to Tisha to kind of promote her hair care line through Canvas Beauty. And she's kind of getting some monetary on the back end. And I'm going to say allegedly, that's what I feel like. But hey, do what you do, child. But so I don't know. Stormy, I think Stormy's issue is she can start a business, but I think she kind of gets wrapped up in the fact that the business is doing well, and then she kind of gets stagnant in the fact that it's successful now, and she doesn't follow through, and she's not consistent with how she runs her business. And I think that's how she got so far behind in all them damn orders that she was doing. But we'll see what it's giving, child. We will see what it's giving. Moving on to the next topic, honey. A pastor, honey, speaks on, I don't know why he spoke on this topic in church. He speaks on something about sex in the pulpit, honey. I done told y'all about how these damn pastors can be. And I don't want to sound like I'm always down in pastors. There's some crooked ass pastors out here. Now, this pastor actually speaks on sex in the church, honey. I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and then we'll do the commentary on it, okay?
All he wants is sex. What you thought we was here for? A man does not want sex, a man needs sex. Yeah, right. And there's a difference. For 1 milliliter of sperm is between 50 and 200 million sperm cells in 1 milliliter. The potential between 50 million and 200 million people swimming around in 1 milliliter.
I'll show him. That's him.
Come on. God has created a man to expel that seed. Furthermore, it's the woman who take a hiatus off every month from sex, not the man. A man can stay on from the time he lives to the time he dies. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you put a worm in the water, if you put a hook in the water, you don't put no worm on it, you don't get no fish. Come on. Then you got to put on y'all breasts, booties, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook. We see when you see you. Ain't no man in history ever saw a woman across the room and said, oh my God, her heart is sparkling. Every man is attracted to a woman sexually. Uh-oh. It's your job to show him that there's more to you than what's on the hook. It's your job to show him that you got something in between your ears. It's your job to show him that you're not as easy like everybody else. How do y'all want us to do the work for you? I just want a man to see me from my inside, but you're going to be waiting for the rest of your fool life, because ain't no man going to see you from your inside till you're showing me inside. We are attracted to a woman for what we see. Period, point blank. Get over it. Y'all come out slinking, taste this on here and all this stuff, and then don't want nobody to look at you, don't want nobody to sexually objectify you. Why? Amen. What you thought we was gonna do? What you put it on for if you didn't want to be objectified by? If you don't want to be identified by your breast and your tail and all that stuff, then what are you advertising it? And then get mad when we put up to the ball on the body. A man's not naturally sensitive to your feelings anyway. So he wants what he can get from you anyway. So then you'll go do it. Now it's all about liberation and about freedom of expression. What are you expressing? Exactly. Come on, I'm tired of y'all lying to yourself. I guess for me, you dress like this, you lie. Hey, if you dress like that, that means you go to sleep like that. You ain't snatching all over up in the bed. That would be for you. You ain't in the bed snatched up. Am I right about it, lady? What's making your phone today to attract somebody else? Why y'all not talking to me? What you gonna cover up your pimples for? Everything that makes you unattractive. Why y'all not saying that? Why you gonna cover everything up, tie everything down, everything just perfect? You step out the house, now you don't want to be objectified. You don't sit down somewhere.
That's so ignorant. I cannot take when people, especially pastors, like I keep saying they are held to a certain, you know, level that you just cannot be in the pulpit speaking like that. That's so damn disrespectful. A woman should wear whatever she wants to wear. That does not mean that it gives a man a right to disrespect her, period. And then for him to say that a woman should be objectified if she step out the house wearing something tight, absolutely not. You have some women who are very curvaceous, and it doesn't matter what they wear, you're going to still see their curves. I'm one of them. I got hips and butt. Certain stuff I put on, I can try to hide it, but it's just going to show because you're just very curvaceous. Does that mean that it's right for a man to be overly lustful and saying inappropriate things to you because you're very curvaceous? No, it does not. And then people in church, they sit up and say amen to everything. Like you ain't heard nothing this man said before he can get it out of his mouth. Oh, amen. Amen, pastor. Amen. Like that's so damn ignorant. People need to read, and I said it before, and I say it all the time, read your own Bible to find out what the Bible says in terms of what you should be believing in and going by. Like people you go to all these crazy churches to just teach all types of stuff that just does not go by what the Bible says. And people be so quick to agree with it because pastor said it. Oh, pastor said it. Oh, amen, pastor. Be standing up, jumping around, acting all crazy in church. And you ain't heard nothing this man said. And it's not verifiable nowhere in the Bible. Like nowhere in the Bible. It's so crazy. He needs to be sat down. He needs to be sat down because obviously you are full of lust, sir. You are full of lust and you are focusing more on what a woman has to show versus you probably don't even have a wife. And if you do, your chunky ass, I hope she ain't letting you climb up on her because you probably done smushed her ass stamped there looking like one of the clumps. Being very disrespectful in the damn pulpit. You need to be sat down, sir. All that hooping and hollering. Talking about women and SCX and a man needing sex and women should show men that it's more to them than that. Okay, and you should show more about God versus what you're talking about because what you're talking about has nothing to do with God. Yes, God did ordain sex, but at the end of the day, sex is supposed to be for marriage. That's what you should be teaching, sir. You should not be having that unless you are married. Sex was ordained for married people. That's what you should be teaching. But I didn't hear that come out of your mouth not one time. You're talking about you're not going to get anything out the water. You're not going to catch no fish unless you put a worm on it. What does that have to do with it? Sit your ass down, sir. Like you need to be silenced, okay? You need to be silenced. He probably one of them pastors to be out there in them streets trying to holler at young women, running around in his damn Cadillac, pulling up that the church is paying for. The church probably paying for your Cadillac, that you ride around in these same streets, pulling up on young women. Okay, trying to spit that game to them with them raggedy ass Stacey Adams that's leaning to the side with your ass running around with your church suit on, trying to holler at young girls, throwing Bible scriptures at them, trying to justify your mess. And you have a lot of them do it. Be trying to justify your whoreism, talking to these young women, spitting games, laying up, being nasty with other women, and then hop your ass in the pulpit trying to tell somebody about God. I don't. False prophets. I see you putting it in there. Some conversations should not be discussed in church, okay? And it sounds like pastor is struggling with his own fleshly desires, and he done turned around and made a whole sermon out of it. That's what it sounds like. Y'all are sitting here throwing all your money at some of these crooked-ass pastors, and they need to be sat down, for real. He does not need to be in anybody's pulpit, okay? He probably got holes in different area codes, all right? He probably do. Probably got holes in different area codes standing there talking about that. And these lustful women, and he probably had 3 of them in the audience sitting out there, amen, pastor. He probably laid up with one of them last night. It's so sad. Let's move on, child. I ain't got no more for him. NeNe Leakes, honey, she returns. I didn't know she had a YouTube page, but they're saying she returns to her YouTube page, and she spoke about her weight loss medication that she's currently taking, some kind of injections in order to manage her weight. It's probably that Ozempic. I don't know. She might be taking Ozempic or something. I don't know. I noticed with a lot of Hollywood stars and celebrities are taking that. We kind of talked about that yesterday. I saw in the chat some of you guys are taking it as well. Be careful. All right. NeNe also talks about dating at 50 something. And she talks about how hard it is now dating in her 50s. Y'all know that she's kind of on again, off again with the guy Niacella, who was actually married whenever she started dating him. Yeah. I don't know if NeNe knew that her ex African dude Niacella was out most recently seen with another woman, because like I said, she and Niacella have been on and off here for quite some time. All right. Do I have a picture of it? I do. All right. She was just out on a date with Nell F, I want to say like a week or so ago. And it was looking like they might have been trying to work things out and or try to be together still. But Nell F was most recently seen out on a date with a much younger, beautiful girl. This is him. That's him. Y'all know that's Nell F. That's the guy that was with NeNe. And now he's seen with someone else. I know at one point NeNe was saying, oh, he's such a narc. He's such a narc. But I'm like, it takes a narc to know who a narc is. NeNe, you're a narc too, okay? But you realize that he was already married when you met him. So I don't know what you expected from him, sis. I don't know what you expected from him. He's a whole narc. NeNe's a narc as well. But she might want to kind of check out your little part-time boyfriend over there, because it's looking like he's flip-flopping. He's messing around with you and he's dating somebody else, NeNe. So check up on that, sis, while you are upset and going off about Mr. Nas being a narc. He was also married too. Did you talk about that too? Because Nas NeNe's ex, guys, was with like I said, this fair-skinned woman out on some type of date at some event. Okay. And like I said, he was just with NeNe a few weeks ago. But now NeNe is saying that she, in an interview that she just did, she was saying that she met Nia 1 month after Greg passed away. That seems kind of sudden for someone who was married to Greg for over a decade or so. Like, she and Greg was together for a while, and Greg even adopted and was taking care of her son that NeNe had whenever she was dancing on the pole. Y'all remember the whole story she told on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So once Greg passed away a month after she met Nia and she was dating him, like, damn, you still in the grieving process. Would anybody want to be out dating someone if you've been married to your husband for a very long time and you go out a month after you meet somebody, you just out seeing, dating and laughing and traveling and flying everywhere? Like, she didn't look like she was grieving, and maybe people grieve differently. I don't know. If my husband passed away, I don't think I'm going to be seen out a month later with somebody else just canoodling and traveling and flying and booed up. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be out. I don't think I'm gonna be out like that a month after my husband passed away. I'm gonna be grieving. I'm gonna be sad. I'm probably that and I'm not a crier, but I'm probably gonna be somewhere crying because I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be in my feelings a little bit. I'm not gonna be wanting to be out dating someone that soon. Now, NeNe also says that she met, like I said, Nia 1 month after Greg passed. But I don't know who moves on that fast. And then there's this 32-year-old guy who was also saying that he was also NeNe's boyfriend, that they were dating. He actually took a picture of NeNe when she was sleeping in his bed. They were sleeping in the bed together. He was sitting there and took a picture of NeNe while she was asleep in his bed, which says to me, y'all probably did something before you went to sleep. But he was saying that he was seeing NeNe while Greg was still alive. I kind of talked about this before. This guy he's a 32-year-old guy from Atlanta. He owns a lounge in Atlanta. And he was saying that he was seeing NeNe during the time that Greg was still alive while he was still transitioning. He was saying that he was actually in NeNe's house while Greg was upstairs, very, very sick and could not do for himself. And that he and NeNe, like I said, met in his lounge, and that they had been in and out of town, that he had flown her out, and that she had also flown him a few places, and they had been on a few vacations together during the time that Greg was still alive. This is an interview that this guy had done. I was just like, NeNe, this is the same person who went back and forth with Kim Zolciak on the stage saying that keep your legs closed to married men. But it's looking like you out here, sis, with your legs open to everybody. And I'm going to say allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because once he showed the picture, that kind of was confirmation to me that something was going on. And this was around the same time that Greg was transitioning. Y'all know he passed away from cancer. So it's crazy. I don't know. NeNe, I think you really need to do some soul searching, sis, because you can't be giving other people advice that you don't take for your own. Okay. And I get it. You were lonely. Greg was sick. NeNe during and I don't like to speak on stuff like that, but during his last months or so, or last days, it was looking like NeNe was kind of irritated at the fact she had to take care of Greg, that she couldn't kind of move on and do what she wanted to do. That's what it was looking like. So now that this guy is coming out saying he done been in your house while Greg was upstairs passing away, that just kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth with NeNe. I'm sorry. It just does. It puts a bad taste in my mouth. All right, let's move on, child. Let's move on to the next topic because I want to breeze on through. I think I'm going to save this for my pop in. Yeah, we'll save that for pop in because I got to get going. I got a meeting that I got today. All right, so this is the last topic, guys. Wanda Jean, honey, Uncle Wanda. We're gonna talk about her this morning, child. I don't even want to call her that. Maybe she's my nemesis. I don't know. Wanda can't stand me now, but it's all good. We don't care. We got to talk about her because she is a public figure. Wanda kind of got in her feelings and she called Nell Fletcher, which you guys know is Chris Fletcher's wife from Love and Marriage Huntsville, a bunch of names, and she also referred to him possibly being involved with an underage girl and says that that particular incident may play out on the show. She had a whole lot of negative stuff to say about Nell Fletcher, and Chris Fletcher, which I don't feel like she should have done that because that was not her place to do that. Okay. Wanda always feels like she has to beat somebody to the punch in terms of telling things that she should not be telling. And it always revolves around somebody's family secrets when she has a lot of her own. Okay. We can do a whole video of Wanda's secrets for her family, but I'm going to play for you guys what she had to say. Let me pull it up here. It was very disrespectful. Now we already know that Chris and Nell Fletcher have already had, and they've been very vocal about the fact that they've had some indiscretions in their marriage to where Chris stepped out, and he's been very open about that. Nell have been very open about that as well. I don't feel like it's Wanda's place because Wanda is upset because Nell kind of came for Tisha on the last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville and went back and told Melody what Chris Fletcher and Marceau and Tisha had to say about them when they had lunch with them. And I feel like a real friend, if you're my friend and you hear somebody talking greasy about me, you can come back and tell me that, because that lets me know that you care about my feelings and what people have to say about me. As a friend, you should come back and tell me. And I feel like Nell is friends with Mel, so she did what she was supposed to as a friend. So Wanda, why you decided to go back and say something about that and be disrespectful, I don't know why. But let's go ahead and play what Wanda had to say. Give me 1 second. That was very disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. Okay. And I hope Nell address her about that. Okay. Yeah. Let me get to it. It was very damn disrespectful.
So let me know what you guys think about all
Shout out to What's Happening, because that's where I heard it.
People. Nell Fletcher. Whatever your name is. Stormy. Mel. Who else it was? What was somebody else? But let me say something to y'all. And I want y'all to know. The reason why Tisha didn't get mad when she called her husband a bitch, the reason why she didn't get mad, do you really want to know the reason why she didn't get mad? She didn't get mad because it could be. Because I keep telling y'all all the time, it's okay for you to call me a bitch. It's okay for you to call Tisha a bitch. It's okay. It's okay. And the reason why it's okay, bitches get paid and hoes get laid. That's the difference. He kept getting paid while y'all talking. It's okay. It's okay. Now, if you want to have some fighting words, call me a hoe. Them some fighting words to me. Well, I'm a bitch. I'm being real with you. Well, I'm getting this right here, baby. I'm getting paid to be that B. Every time y'all call me a B, I'm still getting paid. I don't care about y'all saying all that little talk about. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to say. Because guess what?
Do what you want to say now.
This right here. And that's why Tisha didn't mind y'all. You think Tisha cared about what Stormy said, calling her husband this, calling that? But if it would have been me, I probably would have stepped to her in a different way. A whole lot different way. Okay? I'm telling you. But she didn't mind. She didn't mind. Because she know her husband's still getting paid. Period. Y'all call them scan artists. Anything you want to call them. They still getting paid. Every day they wake up, they getting paid. As long as they go to work, they getting paid. Period. Period. I heard somebody say, oh, somebody going to jail. I know somebody going to jail too. Period, boo. Guess who? Guess who? Period. But if you coming to me to sit down and talk with me and we talking and you mad, the reason why I didn't invite you to a invite to the Black Expo, if you mad because of that, I just had a frantic conversation with you at a restaurant. And you went back and started a whole bunch of shit with the other girl, Nell and Mel. Nell went back and started a whole bunch of mess with Mel. Why would I want to be around you? What you want to come there for? Why? Why you want to come? Nell, why did you want to come? For you and Mel to sit there and keep up shit like y'all did? See, people like y'all, I would have went slap in on you. I would have been one slap all the way in on you. And I'm pretty sure you're close to my age. If you're not older than I am, you're close to my age. So don't play. Don't play. It was not about that because Black Expo, y'all say y'all been in business for the past 30 years, as long as Tisha was what? 10, 11, or 12. When y'all was in business over 30 years, Tisha had to be like 10 or about 12 years old. Okay? You wait real good till she turned all the way 40 and get mad because she started something. She started the Black Expo. You waited all them years. Why you didn't start it? Why you didn't get everything started? Y'all been in this business all these years. Right here in Huntsville. Why Mel didn't know nothing about y'all two? Why she didn't come and get y'all? That kind of strange. And why y'all wasn't on there at first? Why y'all wasn't the chosen ones? Y'all got all this going on. Y'all working with her. It's kind of strange to me that you've been out here for the past 30 years and you want to step on my daughter's toes? You better get your damn feet off of my ass. Period. Now, you better get your foot off of my child's toes, okay? Because you ain't heard the last of me yet. Period. But I know something coming up with y'all on the show, and I'm waiting to talk about that. That's what I'm waiting to talk about. So I'm not going to give y'all too much of this and too much of that, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to talk about that. Baby, this ain't over with. It's not over with. That means, like I said, if Tisha was 12 years old when y'all start y'all business here in Huntsville, you may be older than me. You may be older than me. You may be older than me. So, I'm going to say this now. Watch a dog that bring the bone. You sneaky. You bring the bone to the wrong people. And you're talking about the wrong person. And I'm going to have to step to you on that one. Period. Because y'all got so much to talk about with you and your husband and what y'all doing out there in the street. You can need Tisha, y'all can have y'all whole, baby, you can have your whole show. And you know I know. Okay? Because I got all the info, all of it on you. Okay? So when y'all come for my daughter, you better make sure you coming correct.
Correct.
My thing is, don't play with me. Please don't play with me. Don't. Don't play with me at all. And somebody asked a question, what I think about if Maso was out there cheating. What would I think? I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Of course
because I'm at Tisha's house, and I don't know if the kids listen or not. They got their room closed doors up there, but I don't know. So I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about that at this moment. But as soon as I get back home and I can talk the way I want to talk, I'm coming at y'all. I'm going to bring y'all everything I got. This month so is. And I'm going to let y'all know what I feel about the whole damn thing. And it ain't going to be nothing easy. But one thing I cannot do, one thing I'm never going to do, is make my daughter uncomfortable. I'm never going to make her uncomfortable. Never. If he was, I'm going to talk about that next week.
Well, shout out to what's happening. Shout out to what's happening for the actual footage. Child. Wanda, why does she always feel like somebody's scared of her? Don't play with me. Well, I don't play with you. All right. Let me play with you right quick, Wanda. And we're gonna get on out of here. Let me play with you right quick. Because it's the same video that you also posted where you were bragging about you want to whip my ass. That I would love to see happen. Like, please don't threaten me with a good time. I would love to see that happen. I mean, I'm a time and place type of bitch. Like, let me know. I mean, I'll cash app you the gas to even meet me wherever you want to, sweet sis. So you can go ahead and get that, whatever that is that's on your chest about caramel that you want to get off. Let me know. Send me your cash app. I'll send you the gas money, and I will beat you there. I will not meet you there. I will beat you there. By the time you pull up, my ass will already be there. That's just how much I am anxious to see this shit happen. Okay, but let's talk about this situation because, baby, Wanda is a hot damn mess. Okay, you are mad that Nell Fletcher went back and told Mel that your daughter and her husband was talking shit about Mel, and they were. And I said it before, that's what a good friend is supposed to do. So now Wanda wants to reach back and try to use the fact that she may know something about Nell and Chris Fletcher's infidelity. Well, that's their business. Talk about the infidelity of Tisha and Marceau. You just said, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to wait. Well, go ahead. You talked about everything else. Why? And the kids are upstairs while they're listening to you talk about Nell and Chris Fletcher, which I'm sure the kids already know. They know about Nell and Chris Fletcher. So when they see them, it's going to be awkward for their grandmother sitting downstairs talking shit about them. That is why I said Tisha's daughter always be acting and looking funny when it comes to Melody, because Wanda and Tisha and them sit up and talk shit about adults and then wonder why the kids be acting funny when they come around them. And that's why you sitting up talking about adult situations in front of these kids that you're supposed to be watching, that Tisha entrusted you to watch. Now you done sit them upstairs. You know they can hear. Because Wanda talks so damn loud. It's so damn disrespectful. What business is it of yours if this woman's husband did step out? He's already made that plain and clear that they did that and they made their way back to each other. He's apologized to his wife. And if she's okay with it, why do you care, Wanda? Why do you care? You need to be careful of the things that you say and do before you wind up getting sued. You weren't there. You don't know. You are going by assumptions and what somebody told you. And that's the problem. You hop your ass on YouTube and it's always hearsay of what you think you know. How do I know you've done it to me? It don't bother me like that. I just hop right back on here and read your ass down. I don't need to take it that far unless you go too far. But my thing is this, Wanda, you need to watch your mouth and stop it. You can't call this woman a 304 when all your kids got different daddies. Like, stop it. Tisha has a different daddy than your other son. Like, stop it. You had Tisha as a teenager, which says you was fast in the ass. Like, stop it. You already know your son-in-law, Marceau, be out here running the streets on your daughter. Like, stop it. You are the same person that bragged about having a boyfriend and a whole husband on the side. Does that not negate you being a whole 304 out here? Because what woman sits up and brags about having a husband and also having a boyfriend and say you got many other men's as well? What does that make you? What does that make you? There's a difference between wholesome and hoish. And take that however you want to take it. You ain't got to wait to get home to read me. You don't have to. And I know you're going to be mad as hell when you hear it. And I don't care. I'm going to say it because it's the audacity of you hop your ass on social media. You're supposed to be babysitting, but you done sent the kids upstairs so you can have an opportunity to talk shit about somebody that you shouldn't even be talking about. You should not even be talking about. That's none of your damn business. Focus on why your husband sleep down the hallway from you instead of in the bed beside you. Focus on the fact that he's only there for you to get his damn check and help you pay them damn bills up over there while his ass should be in the backyard cleaning that shit up in the backyard. I said it before. Yeah, that's where he should be. You got a boyfriend and a husband and an effed up yard with 2x4s and trash and dirty drawers sitting back there. Girl, get your life. You got more to be worried about than somebody else's business. Uncle Wanda. While you smacking your teeth, telling everybody else's shit when you got more stuff than anybody else, then you hop your ass on social media and be sitting over there about to cry when somebody talk about your ass. Oh, you did. You was real pressed like you just got out the cleaners when Caramel posted a picture of your daddy. Then you want to play victim talking about, oh, my father is deceased. Well, okay. It's game on. If you steal a picture off my social media of me and my husband and crop me out of the picture and post my husband on social media, and then I go back and do some shit to you and post one of your family members, I'm not giving zero fucks about if he's deceased, alive, on a camping trip, bitch, or at the fucking mall. I'm going to hit below the belt. And that's just what it is. Don't nobody be in my comments talking about Caramel. That was wrong. That you did that. I don't give 3 fucks or half of one. I'm giving you what you give back. And if Nell Fletcher come back and get in your ass because you got something to say about her and her husband, so be it. I support it. Period. Period. I don't give a hot damn. I don't give a hot damn. That go for you and Yuck Mouth over there. Stuart Little. And she know who I'm talking about with the dry ass Easter curls. Stuart Little. You know who I'm talking about. You don't get no play over here on my channel, but I'm gonna let you know. Y'all know I already know who Stuart Little is. Her little minion, the gimme girl. Yes, the gimme girl. Y'all got so much shit to be talking about somebody else's man. You need to put your husband's leg on and take his ass to the gym while he looking like he's supposed to be on my 800-pound life. She said me, she, her, said it. Yes, she did. Y'all tried it. Tried it. Somebody sent me the video. I was like, do I want to look at this bullshit? But then so many people want to be all up on Caramel about Caramel. That was just so wrong. Somebody hit me in the DM. I ain't even going to put it on blast. But I had to fly off on somebody to ask about that. Don't tell me how to fucking read somebody. When you come for me and mine, it's game on. I don't spare feelings when you say shit about me and mine. Period. But she is pressed because Nell went back and told Mel, like I said, about Tisha and Marceau talking junk about her. Now Wanda is coming for Nell Fletcher. And I just think that's some disrespectful shit. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with Wanda wanting attention because she ain't on the show no more. So by her hopping on YouTube and talking shit about people, that gives her the clout that she was looking for on Love and Marriage Huntsville, even though she says she don't care. Now, you was a babysitter for Tisha's kids versus being at the reunion because you don't know how to act, because you don't know how to conduct yourself as a woman. You out here acting like an alley cat, putting your hands on people. If that's the way you gonna run up on me, baby, you don't have a chance the way you ran up on Mel. I saw that shit. You ain't got no balance. I would stand there with my hands behind my back and let you swing on me, Wanda. That's just how confident I am that you can't whip my ass. And that's on period. You swung at Mel. You took one swing at Mel, and I can go back and show the video. You took one swing at Mel, baby, and fell back on that car, baby, because you and them slippery ass kids your ass had on out there. Wanda, you ain't putting hands on nobody. You ain't putting hands on nobody, baby. She on them slippery ass kids and ran up on Mel, talking about she gonna whoop her ass, and took one swing and fell straight back on somebody's car and dented they damn hood out here in these streets talking about you about their life. Really, Wanda? Sit your ass down somewhere, girl. Sit your ass down somewhere, Wanda. You ain't whipping nobody's ass. You too damn old. You somebody's grandma. You somebody's grandma. Take your ass somewhere and sit down. Damn. And you talking about somebody stepping on Tisha's toes? Let's talk about her toes right quick before I get out of here, just because I'm on my petty. All right. Let me be on my petty. Since we want to talk about her toes, let's talk about them. All right. Because I put together a little let's talk about these damn toes. Let me get my picture up here. See, this is the shit here I'm talking about. This shit here I'm talking about. See why you on social media? Go clean that shit up. All right, clean that shit up. That's your backyard. Let me. I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. This your oven. See, you on social media talking shit. Go clean your oven. Okay. Stop fucking with me. I promise you. Sweep your floor. Okay, that's your floor at your house. Sweep that and get that ugly ass purple carpet from in front of the stove. Okay, I ain't done. You know when she fuck with me, I'm coming back. Y'all know. I done told y'all. All right, we talking about somebody stepping on your daughter's toes. Somebody already done stepped on them hoes. Okay, somebody already stepped on them hoes. Look at the ones up there in the white. Somebody already stepped on them hoes. Okay. Yes, look at them throwing up gang sign. What is she? A Crip? What is Tisha? A Crip? Because that's what the toes is giving. It's giving West Side. That's what it's giving me. Okay. That's what it's giving me. Talking about stop. Ain't nobody gonna step on my daughter's toes. Somebody done stepped on and ran over them hoes already. Okay. Teach your daughter to put lotion on her feet before she step out and get a pedicure when she wear her toes out. Okay. Teach her that. While your ass is on social media, Miss Hovering Mom. Okay. Yes. That's probably why her husband won't stay home, because he's tired of looking at these cripped up feet. Y'all stealing all this money allegedly, and you can't get a pedicure, bitch. You can't get a pedicure. You worry about your ass out here being big and sucking the fat out your stomach and your toes looking like this. How do you skip over your toes, bitch, and you want a big ass out here? Really? Really? We getting a mommy makeover, but just fuck the feet now? That's what we doing? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Is that what we doing? You getting the face beat and the face looking and the feet toe up. Your feet look like you've been stomping bricks, baby. That's what it's looking like. Let's do a close up. Your feet looking like looking like you've been stomping bricks. And you got corns. Get that shit fixed. Get your toes done, sis. Get your toes done, though, sis. Okay? Let me go ahead and finish being petty. What's this? With them damn Wrangler boots. What's this? Wrangler boots. And they leaning. Them toes leaning. What is this? Girl, get off my damn internet with this bullshit. I ain't got no more for them, child. We will be back for our oh God, they tried it. We will be back for our pop-in video today. These hoes is crazy. I don't like to be calling people hoes. Now, I don't like calling nobody mama hoes, but girl, you gonna call somebody out about them being a 304 and you got different daddies for your kid? All your kids got different daddies. And Tisha daddy, don't he have a younger child that's way younger than Tisha? That's probably like maybe about 7 or 8 now, and he's supposed to be a pastor. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Let's get off this internet, child. Somebody said bunions, crunions, and shunions, and whatever else her ass. But let's get on out of here, child. Love you guys all the way down. Mods, thank y'all. I had to act up a little bit because it was just a whole. I didn't even want to go there. I promise you, I was trying to hold myself back like this, y'all. But Wanda just brings it out of me, and we ain't worried about her saying nothing. We ain't worried about it because I already know she's gonna hop her ass on there and try to be saying some slick shit. And I got something else for her ass. Well, you're gonna be sitting over there about to cry again on your damn YouTube channel. How you about to do? But oh, she hurted me. That's what she said. Caramel, I just don't like her no more. I don't like her no more because she hurted me. Well, bitch, you was supposed to hurt. When you say some slick shit about me, understand when I come, I'm coming incorrect every time. And your ass could be sitting, oh, that hurt. This was her. Oh, that hurted me. What Caramel said about my father that hurted me. Bitch, it was supposed to hurt. It's going to sting. And I got some more sting for your ass if you come for me again. All right. Moving on. Now, thank you guys for being here and joining the Caramel Rell Show. The petty part. Y'all know Pettyville is always upon us. Yes, it is. And I'm going to hurt at your ass again if you come for me. But thank you guys for being here, mods. Thank you for doing such a splendid job of keeping the trolling down. And for those of you that are hiding in the bushes, Wanda and Yuck Mouth Stuart Little over there, thank you guys for being here as well. You guys are not special. You can hit that like button as well since you're watching my shit. All right. And Caramelians, thank y'all for being here as well. All right. Please hit the like button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm being petty again, because y'all know my ass is going to be petty. That is what I live to do. Thank you so much for everyone that supports this channel as well. And I will see you guys later for the pop-in later on. All right. Somebody said screaming. Y'all know what it is. Child, let's get out of here. Thank y'all. Love y'all all the way down that way. All right, and goodbye. Oh, I love it here. Pettyville.